That was the apartment, and the first reaction was, this is it?
She'll be my father.
We have a zoo at home.
Okay, I'm gonna cry, so don't record.
This town looks like a postcard, this part. Another major problem with Airbnb. This is one of my favorite meals of all time. It's this place. There you go. Yeah, well. We just made it to Poznań, Główne, and now we have to figure out how to take the taxi to the center. We just made it to the old town, to the center here somewhere in Poznań, and we need to check into our apartment. Now is the moment of truth. Let's see what did we get ourselves into. And there's the apartment. All right. So we got a bed here. We got a, what do we have? A little table here. We have a bathroom. And what about, is that it? And we got a little kitchenette. Okay, so it's a fairly small apartment. All right, so what are you gonna do? It's gonna be, I guess, yeah, it's a lot smaller than we thought. Okay, so I guess.
What we have or we need?
Yes, Marina is positive. Very good, Marina.
Yes.
Very good. Always positive.
And one bonus.
And we have this bonus right here. Yeah, it's a little smaller than we had expected. It's like a small hotel room. But what are you gonna do? It's enough, I guess. Hey, Marina, just in case, I'm gonna be in the kitchen. All right, so okay. you might have to come find me here. I won't hear you.
Okay.
I won't hear you if you speak. If you're gonna be speaking with me from that room, I might not hear you. All right, so I'm gonna be here in the kitchen. All right, let me know if you need something. Send me a message. That was the apartment, and the first reaction was, "This is it? Just one room?" But yeah, you know, you get used to it. And so here we are in Poznań, and if you don't know, Poznań was the very, very first city that I visited in Poland in my life, and this was back in 2011. Yes, 2011, so 11 years ago. I was in Berlin. I took a train to Poznań. This was the very, very first city, and pretty much the only city at that time, because after that I went to Ukraine. And I don't know, like, I still have in Google Maps, I still have a couple of points from 11 years ago that I'm gonna be checking out. I don't even know what they are. Maybe there are places that have closed. But in any case, this is an amazing city from what I remember. We are gonna be exploring it over the course of a couple of days. And we are very, very much looking forward to that. But first things first, we need to get a bite to eat. And Marina found a place here nearby. We are gonna go check it out. First impression here is that we are somewhere in the center, obviously, but this is not the old city, and it feels a lot cozier than Warsaw. This area is kind of cool. Just kind of first impression, obviously, is that it's not like old town with the cobblestone streets or anything. It's still a very you know, it's a cool, kind of like a cozy feel here, because everything is very, very close. It's not like Warsaw with the huge tall buildings. And looks like we're going to a kebab place as our first place here in Poznań. We're gonna check it out. Has good reviews, always a solid choice. check this out. We got our XL. This is duże. This is pita duża. And this is pita mała. So yeah, it's like what, 20% more. All right, so bon appetit to everybody. I hope you're having an awesome day. Both meals are duly obliterated, destroyed, demolished. We just had some kebab. And you know what? It's all very good. Every place we went to here, starting all the way with Dansk, that was our first kebab place here in Poland. It's all very consistent in quality. It's all really, really good. So you will never be disappointed with a kebab. At least our experience has shown. Did you like yours?
Yes, I like.
They got a museum of croissants here, and we're gonna be checking it out right here. They got shows in English in the next few days, but we have another show in Polish. I don't know. You want to do a show in Polish? I don't think we will be able to understand everything. So we asked her in Polish, what's the deal? What's the beef? And she explained to us that they're gonna have a live demonstration, kind of a live show at 3:30, but it's only gonna be in Polish. And then we asked her, will we understand the show if we understand a little bit of Polish? And she said, you will understand a little bit of the show as a result. And look how beautiful it is, how cozy it is. Look at this. Such a gorgeous day today. Gorgeous day, gorgeous weather, gorgeous city, gorgeous country. What more do you need? And you know, guys, being that this was my very, very first city here in Poland, it was a really good idea to come here because it just made such a big impression on me. And at that point, I came to a realization that all of Poland is like this. And I really was not off, because after that we went to Lublin for the first time, and Lublin turned out to be very, very beautiful. And so this city was like the perfect introduction to Poland in many ways, and it was a complete accident, but I'm glad that this is how I discovered Poland, because it's such a special city here. Świętosławska ulica, look at this. I knew this was the way to go. Close to that cathedral over there. Look how beautiful this is. Man, this city is even more beautiful than I remember, honestly. There's a new exhibit, guys. It's an open-air museum of white bags. It's like an exhibit. But actually, in all honesty, I think somebody mentioned somewhere that this is when they're doing this renovation at this time. But still, you know, it is what it is. Still, there are tons of people. Still, everything is cool. Everything is awesome, even if you kind of ignore this. There's a lot more to the city to explore than at this part of the city, obviously. Today we have here Piotr.
Hola.
He's a local here. He is helping us to better understand the city and go beyond the tourist areas, go beyond the old town, and explore some of the other lesser known parts of Poznan. Thank you so much, Piotr, for your time.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you for taking the time out of your day to help us better understand your city and your country as well. Here we are in a really nice part of Poznan. Beautiful parks, lots of families, beautiful houses over there.
We are going to an area where there is a lot of concerts in summer. Place having a grill, chilling, having a beer, and just enjoying the sun.
Check out this area. There's all these people relaxing over there. Look at that. Everybody's here, people just chilling. You have a stage over there, you have a performance, guitar. You can just sit and watch, and look at the view. Look at that view over there behind it. Man, this is awesome. Wow. That is amazing. Look at that. Look how cool it is, and you have this beautiful view over there on the other side. Ah, okay, so you have a river here. Perfect. That's where a lot of people are gonna be, like in the summer months?
Yeah, yeah.
This is the main area, right?
Not main, because there's no one place.
Right, right,
It's spread.
right.
Because I don't know if I would manage to. Because there you have, where you see the trees on the horizon. There's a, I think, biggest park in Poznań. It's like, New York is called the biggest park in New York.
Central Park.
Central Park. It's, I think, the same.
Oh,
River.
yeah.
Sort of roads for the bikes.
Yeah, yeah.
Pavements. I think Warsaw is better organized around the city.
Infrastructure, you mean? Like public infrastructure, yeah. And look at those balconies over there, and what a view you have over there. Look at that. You have a great view of the lake, because you're over there having your breakfast. You just move over and you have the lake.
And we are going to see this area.
So we are continuing our journey over there across the bridge to that cathedral. And one thing I want to point out is that this city just feels so different than Warsaw, and not because, you know, Warsaw has a lot of buildings and a lot of you know, infrastructure and a lot of development. It just feels different. There's something different in the air.
James, you should show that. Go offline.
Go offline. Przedź offline.
Ostrów in Polish.
Ostrov Island.
Maybe Ostrów is an island.
Yeah, Ostrov.
You know,
Yeah, so we are now on an island now.
Yeah, let me see. Ostrów Tumski.
And there you can see it says Ostrov Tumski. Cathedral Island.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. Wow, look at this. This is amazing. Freaking beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And how big is this island? It has like, it's a pretty big island. It has, you know, houses and stuff.
You know, it's only, the houses is only restaurants and houses for priests.
Okay.
Bishops.
Okay.
etc.
So yeah, it's not like for general population. Yeah.
Just a few of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Every city in Poland has its own spice. That's what I like. It's all beautiful in its own way, and it's hard to compare it to other areas. Here's kind of the main cathedral here, this Gothic cathedral from the 10th century. And look at those ceilings. It's amazing. Look at this, how beautiful it is.
Nice museum. Very interactive. About history of Wielkopolska.
Okay.
Maybe not so nice for you as a grown-ups, but for the kids.
Look at that over there. They got music over there, people just chilling by this river.
So you will see the cathedral from the other side. Here, they have something nice.
Okay.
Morozyno, yeah?
Morozono, yes. Yes, so if there's a big line, that means it's worth to stand in line.
Stay, yeah. Yeah, but I think it's a relic of communism, you know?
Yeah.
Because when my grandparents saw the line, okay, let's stay there, it's must be something nice.
yeah. And this neighborhood is called, what was it?
Rondo Śródka. Śródka.
Shrutka.
Śródka.
Shrutka, this is called Shrutka here?
Rondo is a roundabout, it's crossing the streets,
Right.
but the district is called Śródka.
And it's very different from the old town. It's kind of similar, but still a little different.
Yeah.
More modern, maybe, right, or something. It's a
I
little.
think this area was changed.
Okay.
Because it looked like this is part of,
Yeah.
and now it's like
It was modernized.
Yeah.
Modernized. Yeah.
here's one of the best pierogi in Poznań,
Yeah.
na Ringu.
There's the pirognia. What do you think? It looks amazing, right? It's like it's different than the old town. It's different than the old town, but on the other hand, it's like
Old town is for tourists and this area is for local people.
yeah, this is insane. I had no idea. I would have never expected. I guarantee you, if Piotr wasn't here, we would never know. Seriously, hello.
I watch your TV.
Oh, really?
YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
Kuba.
Kuba, James. Nice to meet you.
Kolegu.
Piotr, Marina. Good to meet you. I hope you like it.
Yes, I like it.
Okay, great.
We have
Okay,
a lot
great.
of fans in Poland.
Seems like that. Okay, have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Take care. Bye. Look at that beautiful mural over there. Incredible. I mean, this town looks like a postcard. This part. Well, the whole city does, but especially this part looks like a postcard you sent to somebody. Amazing. Wow, people are just relaxing, Polish flags everywhere. I don't know. Cannot get even more picturesque. It's hard.
And going to Motlake.
Let's go. This train here, we have the choo-choo train. There's some smoke coming out over there. Look at that. And this train goes to the zoo. So you can ride this train here. You want to go to the zoo on this train? On the choo-choo train?
We stay also at home.
Yeah,
Our
yeah.
mother is the one day okay? Another day a puma,
Yeah.
and another day a monkey.
Yeah, we have a zoo at home. We have a zoo at home with our little cat. Look at all this nature here. People are just having picnics here. Just gorgeous. Amazing, absolutely amazing.
If you want to see big city life, just stay in Krakow. If you want to see something different, around the Krakow, of course, the Lichka mine, Bochnia mine,
The salt
mine.
salt mines, yes. That's what I heard.
kayaking and rowing guys got Olympic medals,
Yeah.
and there we can see some monuments, more let's say, to honor them.
It's different Olympics. So London 2012. You have different plaques to commemorate athletes. Grzegorz Katowice. And you have different plaques. You have Barcelona 1992.
So it's not only rowing, but all different types of sports. It's football again.
And what is the name of local football team?
Lech Poznań. Yesterday we lost a final game of the Polish Cup in football. So everyone is sad, very sad. Well, Poznań team hasn't won this title for a long time. Okay, I'm gonna cry. So don't record. But for example, you know such player Robert Lewandowski?
Yes.
The last team in Poland he played was in Poznań.
Oh.
From Poznań he went to Borussia Dortmund.
почти выиграл золотой мяч. Он почти выиграл золотой мяч.
Father has a mustache.
Yeah.
She'll be my father. if almost.
Almost doesn't count, right? That's what you mean.
Exactly.
Famous Polish saying, if my mother had a mustache, she would be my father. Or, in other words, almost doesn't count. Look how beautiful you have. You have this area by the lake here, and you have like a restaurant with like a veranda, a terrace with a view of the lake. That's the view over there. Look at that. So we stopped by right here by the lake to have a little bit of lemonade.
Tasty.
And how do you say?
Na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie, na zdrowie to a new meeting.
Yeah, exactly.
And now we are going to the next destination. And that is the Citadel Park. Because right now we're kind of away. We're on the eastern side, a little bit east of the city center, kind of the outskirts of the city, in an area called Malta. Maltaski. Here, not the island of Malta, another Malta. We're here, and we're gonna go see a big park. That's, I think you mentioned it's kind of the central park of Poznan.
Yeah. One of many central parks.
One of many. Okay, so we just arrived back towards the center, and we're gonna be checking out Stara Rzeźnia.
Checking out Stara Rzeźnia is here.
Ah, that's Stara Rzeźnia, okay.
Stara Rzeźnia is the old battery.
Old battery here.
Battery, you know, where you take all the cows, pigs, and remake.
Ah, okay. And this park used to be a what's the word? A fortress during World War II. This place used to be known as a flea market, but it stopped being a flea market now.
Yeah, because some company bought this place and unfortunately want to destroy these old buildings.
Okay.
And made new houses, new construction. 15th century, 18th and 19th, all of it was divided into three parts.
Yeah.
Russian part, German part,
Yeah.
and Austrian part.
The partition of Poland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in Brzeźnia, there was a guy that was called Drzymała, and it's known that his children didn't want to speak German. The Drzymała from Brzeźnia defended Polish language.
Now we are approaching the Citadel Park, one of the biggest parks here in Poznan.
Nice concert here, events. It's a very nice place. Like you see, many of people from Poznan chilling.
Yeah. This is gorgeous. Look at this park. Look at this. Look how huge it is. How grand. How grand it is. The lungs of the city. There's some dancing over there. Dance classes.
Under commandership of Petlura, fought against Russian army, arm to arm. This is our tradition, Polish-Ukrainian brotherhood.
The view, that's the western part of central Poznan. Over there, you have the perfect view. And then you have another part over there. There you go. Yeah, Chwała Ukraine, Chwała. So that means God honor the motherland over here. Now this is a serious park. And this kind of park, it reminds me, and also the Ukrainian cities. In Kharkov there's a big park, and in Vinnytsia there's also a big park also. And so this is not just like a small park. This is actually like a big park with monuments, with different historical elements of history as well. This is a serious park, because at first I wasn't sure if this is going to be just a park, but this is like the park. This is an important park here. And now I understand, because there's also a lot of history here, a lot of, you can learn a lot of things. You have the God honor the motherland, you have all kinds of interesting things. So now everything makes sense. They have so much various military equipment here. That's crazy. They have all this military equipment. This is a serious park. This park is no joke. It's a museum, actually. They have some planes. Wow. Look at that. Wow, insane. Look at all that stuff over there. Helicopters, all these old helicopters, planes, and the other military equipment.
That's the place we really love to grab a chair from the bar to chill out there.
Wow. It's a huge park. Look at all these people chilling. Look at that dog over there. Everybody's chilling. Picnics. They got
Beautiful flowers.
They got the lounge chairs. And this park keeps going and going and going. It's huge. It's a never-ending park. If you thought this was a grand park, grandiose, with all its grandeur park, look at all these magnolia trees everywhere. People are just chilling. Absolutely insane. Rested a bit, and now we are continuing on our journey of discovering this amazing park to see what else is here.
Remains of the fortress.
Remains of the fortress up there ahead, because this used to be a fortress. Here you have some really nice developments. Look at these houses that are surrounding the park, and look at these beautiful houses. That looks really nice. Kind of something you might find in LA, that kind of style. This is definitely not New York style. This is more of a maybe a California, Southern California type style. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
For me also.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Let's keep in touch. Yeah, it really showed us a lot.
Okay.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And in touch.
Let's keep in touch. Okay, have a good evening. Okay. All right, so we saw a lot of the city today, and honestly, it's a lot more than we expected.
Yes.
I mean, we would never have seen this part alone. I'm gonna be honest with you, because we would have just been stuck to the old city, admiring balconies, the cobblestones, and all the other stuff that you guys know about. So Piotr showed us an amazing part, and now we are gonna go back to the room and rest for a little bit, and maybe grab a bite to eat. Here's our cab. All right, home sweet home. Home sweet home. It is 7:45 p.m. and we've been walking around since what, 2 o'clock?
Yes.
Since 2 o'clock, so for almost 6 hours we've been touring the city of Piotr, and it's been just an amazing tour. Honestly, like I'm not exaggerating. It's just we learned so many cool things. All right, now we need to get some rest, get some water. I need to publish a new video, another video, and then maybe we'll have a dinner. Got a little rest, but we're starving. We are starving for food. So we found a random restaurant here. They have Asian food, and it's like 8:30 already, so the options are limited because they close at like 9 or 8 even, and this one I think closes at 10, so hopefully it's gonna be good.
Jedno salami ta sok pomarańczowy.
Sok pomarańczowy.
Tak.
Dla pana?
Будешь помаранчевый сок?
Так, так. Ага. Wow. Dziękuję bardzo. This is what we got. So we thought they're gonna be kind of small, and we got this. Now I can kill this, but it looks like I'm gonna be helping Marina too a little bit later. Dziękuję bardzo. All right, guys. So bon appetit. Smacznego. Hope you're having a nice evening. And this is the result. Killed it. Killed my first, and I had to kill a little bit of Marina's over there because as usual she ate like half of it. So while we would enjoy exploring nighttime Poznan, we're super tired today, just destroyed, and we are going to be heading back to the apartment and getting some much needed rest. Just checked out of the apartment, and you know, we kind of got used to it. Initially it was kind of small, but then it was perfect, right? It had everything we needed. It was really well done. We had some amazing rest. The bed was perfect. A really nice Airbnb. And I want to say a couple of things about the Airbnb. The first thing is that back when I used to use Airbnbs like 4 years ago, they didn't have these self-check-in options. So right now you can self-check-in, which means they have a lockbox near the door and they give you the code and you open up and you never meet the owner. And that's awesome. It's kind of like a hotel. That's a big improvement, makes things easier. But one kind of negative about Airbnbs is the fact that, well, number one is that you cannot extend your checkout. So if they say checkout is 11 o'clock, you cannot call up the hotel and say, okay, can we extend it? Yeah, maybe. Sometimes you can do it, but for the most part, they're gonna say, well, we have another guest that's checking. We need to clean it up. It's not like a hotel with lots of rooms that they can typically allow you to check out from 11 to 12 or even to 1 some cases. Another major problem with Airbnb is that you cannot leave your luggage, right? With hotels, you can leave your luggage, right? You want to explore the city, you have a flight in the evening, you have a train at 9 p.m., you have 8 hours to explore the city. Well, with an Airbnb, tough luck, because where are you going to store your luggage, right? You're not going to store it in somebody else's Airbnb on their bed while they're checking in. With a hotel, no problem, right? You can store it behind the reception, in the storage room, that kind of thing. So a couple of things to keep in mind. So we got a train out at like 7 p.m., 6 p.m.? 7 p.m. And we have a lot of time. It's like 11 o'clock now. We have 8 hours to explore the old city. And that's kind of what we're gonna be doing. Just gonna be a chill day. Yesterday we covered a lot of ground with Piotr. Thank you so much, Piotr.
Yes,
Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day and showing us parts of the city that we would never visit otherwise. So thank you so much. That was awesome meeting you, and really well worth it. But today is just gonna be Old Town. I'm also, I have a couple of markings, couple of things that I marked on Google Maps from 2011. I don't know what they are. I have like 3 favorite places. So we're gonna see what they are. I don't know, from back, 11 years ago. So maybe we'll go around seeing what there was. Maybe it was a hostel that I stayed back in 2011. I stayed at a hostel for like 1 night. Maybe we'll do that. But yeah, it's just gonna be exploring the beautiful old city today. And the weather is great, a little cloudy, but I have a feeling it's gonna improve. It's gonna be sunny, warm.
To the right? Right?
We're going right. We'll cross the road here. So cool seeing the city like empty, quiet, because yesterday was a public holiday and today is not, and it's just a regular day. You have stores, people unloading, moving boxes into stores. It's just like a regular city, not this like big touristy place. And look at this. Ulica Kramarska. Look at that. It looks amazing. Such a cool city, you know, it's just... We stopped by this place called Yaglana. And this is kind of what they have. Healthy, tasty, sugar-free. And this is the menu right here. We have our kavas. We have our śniadanie until 2 o'clock, which is perfect right now. So maybe we'll have a śniadanik. Śniadanie. Do you want a śniadanie?
Yeah.
Śniadanie.
I want to know what is Gofres Bokshem. Gofres Bokshem, what is it?
Yeah, we have to translate that. And check out how cool this place is right here. Look at this. Beautiful. Everything is awesome. Super beautiful. And they even got protein coffee over there, you know, for the protein junkies. And this is what we got. I got a omelet here with a goat cheese. And the lady over here, she got naleshniki with Nutella, with fit Nutella, right? What is it called? Fit Nutella and some nuts on the top and some nuts sprinkled on the top. Looks amazing. And we got these two juices here, these two special juices here. So, bon appetit to everybody. Smacznego. Hope you're having a great day. It's a little cloudy today and we are just chilling today. You know, we just have a chilling day. We're gonna be walking around the city, taking in the sights, feeling it out, like Marina likes to say. And just, you know, taking it all in and getting a really good feel for the city right here. We are inside this courtyard here. Take a look at this. And it looks like they have some installations, what it looks like. It says Kulturalny wybór, which means culture choice or culture events, I am guessing. And it has all the dates, you know, 1 Maja, 1 Maja, 2 Maja, etc., etc. And these are all the days. And today is 4th of May, Środa. There we have it, which means Środa means Wednesday. And you have these events here at various events. You have vernissage concert. It's like a it's like a events, cultural events. What's happening? Really, really cool. And then they have more stuff here. There's nature, which means with nature. In Poznań, Project Stadium, all these little things here that you can kind of read cultural stuff that's happening. Malta, this is where we were yesterday. It was that lake area where a lot of interesting things happen. So here you have Malta Centrum, all of these things that are happening near the lake. Wow, look at this installation here. I wonder what all of this means. Polish flags here. That looks awesome. It's like a cool little installation here. It looks like a ballet school, but and they even got Ukrainian flags. Look at that. Look how beautiful this looks. Whenever I travel, I tend to leave these marks. Either I want to go to a place, or I've been to a place, or there's something special about a place. And I realized that I actually have a few marks here in Poznan. So if here you can see there are 3 marks, and these are from way back 2011 when I was in Poland for the first time, and I was in Poznan. What I want to do is I want to go and visit these 2. And there's one more
on the other side of town over here. Maybe this was a place of my hostel or something. So right now we're gonna go and visit these two ones, and then if we have time we're gonna visit this last one. And that way I can see and try to remember what exactly about those points that you know, made me leave marks on Google Maps. First two of these marks are here, somewhere at the end of this main street, and now I'm starting to kind of remember where I stayed. It was not in the old town. It was in kind of this kind of area right here. And just seeing the street right here, seeing how busy it is, I'm starting to remember a bit of where I stayed last time. And this right here is also a great part of the city. It has a lot more stores, a lot more shops. And in contrast with the old city, which is very traditional, great restaurants, this feels like, I would say, a more practical part of the city, where I would venture to guess, you know, most people spend a lot more time here, and probably if you move here, you'd spend a lot more time here than in the old town. Because in the old town is great for, you know, for the weekend brunch, sitting down and reading a book, having your favorite cappuccino. But at this part is really the heart, right? It looks like this is the commercial center. So it looks like we have located the first mark here, the first marker, and it looks like it's in this area here. So let's go check it out, what we're gonna find over there, if I'm doing it correctly. And what do we have? We have nothing. We have a parking lot. It looks like it's somewhere here. Maybe it's from the other side. Maybe this is where I had my hostel, around here. Now who knows, this was 11 years ago, right? 11 years ago is a lifetime in Poland, right? Things change so rapidly here. So who knows, you know, maybe this building wasn't even built 11 years ago. All right, so let's go see the second mark. It's right here. It's a couple of doors down on the street. Let's go see if we can find it. All right, so I found the second marker here. And this is this shopping center. This is right here, Zara, actually. And I don't actually know if this was here 11 years ago.
Here is very nice area. Maybe do you like this area?
Yeah, maybe I just like this area. And indeed, I do like this area. I do like this area. Lots of commercial things, lots of shopping. I do like it indeed. And here we are checking out one of the modern parts of Poznań, the shopping mall. What is a typical shopping mall here in Poznań? How modern it is.
Zara, Massimo Dutti.
We have all the stores. We have Massimo Dutti, we have Carrefour Market. Actually, we need to buy some water. Looks great. Look at the shopping mall, guys. Looks awesome. Look at these big areas over here. I really like this design, this red brick here. A really nice choice when building the shopping mall, right? They could have just went the, you know, the regular route, just build it out like any other shopping mall. But yeah, they chose this. You know, it's the little details that matter. Stare Brewery. There you go. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. You know, you gotta pay respect where respect is due. And we have Stare Brewery over there. So we stopped by at a quick Starbucks here, and I gotta be honest with you guys. In the US, I don't go to Starbucks that much, but for some reason, whenever we're abroad, we always want to stop by Starbucks. I know it sounds so cliche, but hey, listen. You know, the Frappuccino ain't bad. You know, once in a while, it's pretty good.
Chin chin.
We are finished with that place, and we're gonna be checking out this place, Pireland. This is a institution here, and we're gonna be checking this place out. And this is kind of what it looks like. It's this potato, baked potato, and they have stuff inside. This is what we got. We got, I think, one fish, one chicken, and one pig. One pig, Myslivsky. And we got the stuff with utensils right here. We got our pepper and salt, plus knives, utensils. So bon appetit, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So this right here, this is baked potato with selyotka, and this is also an Eastern European delicacy. So in Eastern Europe we have this a lot. I did not know it was popular here in Poland as well. I'm not even sure if it's popular, but this is one of my favorite meals of all time. Is potatoes, baked potatoes, or boiled potatoes, or fried potatoes with selyotka, selet. I don't even know how it's called in English, because in English in America we don't really eat that. This is really delicious. I've yet to try everything else, but this is amazing. And now we switched plates. I gave half of everything to Marina, and she gave me half of hers. And that way we're trying 3 separate dishes. And I gotta be honest, this place really surprised me, because every different dish is kind of special in its own way. And if you love potatoes like I do, you will love this place. This place was awesome, and thank you everyone who recommended this place. And this is the result, completely demolished these 2 plates. Really good. Did you like it?
Yes, I like it.
Yeah, really good food. Better than we expected, actually. Dziękuję. Dziękuję bardzo. We had those awesome baked potatoes, and like I said, it's a very traditional meal where we come from. Very traditional. And it was really good. But the secret is in the pudding, the sauce. That's the secret, and I didn't expect it to be this good. It was good, right?
Yes.
It was really good. And now we are gonna go check out that last point on the map, that last marker that I had from 11 years ago, and maybe we'll find something interesting. Let's see. So, I mean, look at this. We're going up the stairs here, and there's this kind of pathway here. Really cool, really well done. You got these benches over here. Really beautiful. Poznań. So good to be back after 11 years. Better late than never, right? And check this out. We don't know, like, we just found this. There's a park, there's a restaurant here, and this is the part of the mall, I believe. Or at least it has the same style over there. And look at this park here. Just gorgeous. Got these chestnut trees. You see that? These are chestnut trees. And actually Kiev is kind of known as a city of chestnut trees. And they got this nice design here. And right now we're gonna be going to a different part of Poznań in order to find that last marker. And here we are in a different part of Poznań. And what I like about this area is this whole, you know, this whole area right here, which is really cool. And we got a mural over there. Wyższa Szkoła Bankowa. So like higher school bank, something like that maybe. Upper school, that kind of thing. You have that. And now we need to go and find that last marker. And check out this cool street here. Very cool. Big wide sidewalks. Tons of restaurants here. Very unique. You know, very unique. It differs from the other streets. And this is a completely different Poznań than we were, you know, where we were staying near the old town. Very different. You got commercial areas, probably some residential areas as well. Take a look at this. There's a little square there. You got tons of coffee shops, and it's not as touristy, obviously, as the other part. Actually, we need to go that way, so we're gonna go this way. And I honestly do not remember this part of the city. Maybe it was renovated fairly recently. Look at this modern part of the city. That's completely different. All right, we need. So this looks fairly new, I'm assuming. So we gotta cross the street and we gotta go to the other side. But look at this. Look at all these things. Look at this wide sidewalk. It looks so modern. There's the Biedronka, not the world famous one, but still a Biedronka. The first Biedronka that we see here in Poznań, actually. And this last marker is right here somewhere. We're getting close to it. It's right towards the end of the street. But I don't know if this looks familiar to me. But this is a cool part of town. Completely different area. Everything is different. Look at this. We got a place over here. A coffee shop or something. Fuel maybe, I don't know. And this is where the point is. It's this place. This is where the point is. This was something else. This was something else. Maybe this was a hostel I was staying in or something, but it's not here. There is nothing here now. So there you go. This had to be something. And so that was the tour of the 3 mysterious markers that I had on my Google Maps, which I do in all places that I visit, you know, just to remember something, or remember to visit, or remember to return to it, in many cases. And all of them are kind of, I don't even know why they were there. One has Zara in it, but I don't think I would put Zara on it. That would be weird. And so, but the good news is that we were able to explore a different part of city that
Yes.
we wouldn't have otherwise discovered. This is not touristy, this is not that commercial street, completely different part of Poznan. Really cool, really different. And now it is 5:28 and we have about an hour until the train leaves for Warsaw. So we're gonna be heading slowly by foot to the main railway station. Here we have Centrum Kultury Zamek, which means culture center. Zamek means castle. Center of Culture Castle. Here we have that. Here's another really nice, calm and green park. And there's even a lake in front of us. Let's go have a closer look. You could sit on the bench and enjoy the view here. There we go. Really cool little park here. Not as big as some of the other parks, and definitely not as big as the Citadel Park that we visited the other day. But still, really, it's a fairly big park. Like, relatively speaking, it's a fairly big park. And now we are nearing the main railway station. That could be it right there, or maybe this is a mall that's close by it. But in any case, that looks like a cool structure. And this looks like a shopping center called Avenida, which in Spanish means avenue. And here's where it says Dворец Kolejowy. Kolejowy is that way. I Dворец Autobusowy that way. We can see it from here. Marina has genuinely decided, out of her generosity, to offer me a bubble tea. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be getting a bubble tea here. We got this bubble tea courtesy of Marina. Thank you so much, Marina. Chunks. We just left the food court and we are here at the main railway station. That easy. How cool is that? And we have about 20 minutes to spare. Awesome. There's our perron or platform. So as we wait for our train to Warsaw, Poznań, some final thoughts about Poznan. Really like the city. Cannot remember anything from my last trip and can't find anything where I was from the last trip. But I'm sure the city has improved by a lot. What do you think?
Yes. I like the city too.
You like the city? You like the old town, the new town, the lake, everything?
A lot of greens and a lot of lakes.
Yeah.
A lot of parks.
Exactly. Lots of great things in the city, definitely worth a visit. There's more to it than just the old town. Lots of other things here as well. So definitely visit the city. Great city, feels completely different than Warsaw. Even the air is different, everything about it is different. All right, we made it. We made it on the train back to the capital. And we are back home in Warsaw. And that concludes our trip to the beautiful Poznan. Special thanks to Piotr for showing us around the city. So if you guys can, please give Piotr a shout out in the comments below. Let him know big thanks and thank him for showing us the city. He really made a big difference. We would have had a completely different experience without him. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this trip, and we'll see you guys in the next video.